Hey everybody. Today I'm going to be opening some Magic the Gathering cards that I've been getting kind of excited for actually for a while. The Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy packs. I got two of them. They're the Commander decks because I want to do those because then if I wanted to use them for play, I can use them for play. Or if I wanted to keep them in a reminder, I would. I don't know. It'd just be really nice. So I've been saving these. I've been holding on to them. I just got actually one of them today. So I've been excited to actually dig in and check these out. I've been trying to avoid looking at the artwork on the cards. So I was hoping to go through and pick out some of my favorites and show them to you guys. Um, I don't have a camera set up for unboxings, so I apologize to anybody who really is into those kind of things. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be looking at the cards, and I'm going to be editing the video down and sharing with you some of my favorites. That's cool. So this is the starter kit for Final Fantasy VII. It's got Cloud and Sephiroth. We get two deck boxes, one for Sephiroth, one for Cloud, and then of course it comes with its own manual. For some reason, I don't fully understand. I guess it's just the guide on how to play the game. I kind of already know how to play Magic, so I probably won't need that. And plus, I don't know if I'll be playing with these at all. Sorry. Let's go ahead and dig into the first card. On the cover, we all see these when we're looking at them in the stores. We have Cloud Strife. It says here Cloud, Planet's Champion, Legendary Creature, Human Soldier, Mercenary. Let's see here. It's equipped. It has Double Strike and Indestructible. So it's pretty good. I'm gonna set that one aside. Second one for the second deck is Sephiroth. Sephiroth is, of course, the villain of the Final Fantasy VII game, and we all love him. He's a pretty cool guy. I think we all can agree with him at times. So let me go ahead and crack one of these open. Okay, we're digging into the first pack. So this one was on Cloud's side. So assume that these are all somehow enhance Cloud or work with him in some way. The first one we have here is a Cloudbound Moogle. Actually gave us two of those. Creature Moogle. When this creature enters, put a 1/1 counter on a target creature. I like that. I like Moogles. Moogles are awesome. Okay, we also got a Coral. I'm going to show you guys the Moogle. There it is. Okay, we got a Coral. Creature, Cat Beast. Tap target non-enchantment creature. So basically makes that target basically miss a turn. A lean limber predator whose whiskers acquire charge from naturally occurring electric particles in the atmosphere. Nice. I like it. Okay, next one is, oh yes, we got the Dwarven Castle Guard, Final Fantasy IV. It is a dwarf soldier. When this creature dies, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token. So basically, they duplicate themselves, huh? That sounds cool. Okay, Fate of the Suncrist. I don't know what this is from. Dalmasca. Must be from Final Fantasy 12. I didn't play Final Fantasy 12 that much. I played through maybe 10, 12 hours of it, and I didn't like it as much. I need to go back and play it someday, though. It says Fate of the Suncrist. This spell costs 2 less to cast if it targets a tapped creature. Destroy target non-land permanent. That seemed pretty good, especially with that coral. You just hit him with the coral, and then the Suncrist. Whoa, we got a Warrior of Light. Slash of Light. Slash of Light deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control, plus the number of equipment you control to target creature. So this one here, I'll make a there should be a bigger version of the card up here on the left, but this one has the Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy One. Well, the characterization of the Warrior of Light from Final Fantasy, the original. White Auracite. So, white Auracite, that's tactics. Where else has any other Auracite been used? Oh, okay. Actually, I'm just now noticing down at the bottom of the card, it actually shows what it's from. This does say it's from Final Fantasy XIV. When this artifact enters, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until this artifact leaves the battlefield. Adds a white flames. So cool looking. White Mage's Staff. So it's an equipment card. When this equipment enters, create a 1/1 colorless hero creature token, then attach this to it. Quick creature gets +1/+1. Has whenever this creature attacks you, gain 1 life. That's kind of cool. You only get one of those. I'll show it to you. Okay. Yes, we got Final Fantasy IX. Adalbert Steiner. I think we all are familiar with this character. Legendary creature, human knight, lifelink. Adalbert Steiner gets +1/+1 for each equipment you control. Art looks pretty good. These are beautifully done. Oh my gosh. You guys can tell I'm wearing gloves. That's just because I just finished eating chicken and I just didn't want to get anything on the cards. I am going to be putting them into a binder for now until I decide I want to play with them. I don't know. Next one I have is The Crystal's Chosen. It says it's from Final Fantasy III. Makes sense. Create 4 1/1 colorless hero creature tokens, then put a +1/+1 counter on each creature you control. Got a little picture there with the 4 heroes. They're hidden behind the light. I like it. Yes. Dragoon. Dragoon's Lance. And this equipment enters, create a 1/1, same thing as the mage. And then when this is equipped to that 1/1, it gives them +1/+0 and is a knight in addition to its other types. And it has flying. This gives the card flying. Grahatia. Oh yeah, Grahatia. The Elegant Eye. This is from Final Fantasy XIV. Whenever one or more other creatures and artifacts you control die, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. I like the picture. I'm just familiar with Grahatia because I finished, not Endwalker, the one before that, Shadowbringers in Final Fantasy XIV. Rosa from Final Fantasy IV, Resolute White Mage. Reach. This character can block creatures with flying. The Dragoon card is now worthless. At the beginning of combat on your turn, +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Gains lifelink until end of turn. That's a beautiful picture of Rosa. I do love it. It's awesome. Oh my gosh. Beatrix. Oh yes, Beatrix. Final Fantasy IX. We got Vigilance. At the beginning of combat on your turn, you may attach any number of equipment you control to the target creature you control. Show Beatrix. Pretty good. Item Shopkeep. This one's not particularly special, it looks like. Well, maybe it is. It says it's from Final Fantasy III specifically. Shopkeep. Warrior Sword, Final Fantasy One. It shows the fighter from Final Fantasy One, and it's also a job card. The creature will get +3/+2, and is a warrior in addition to its other types. Awesome looking art. Ah, dude, I love this. This is so good. No way. It's this. What? This is by far my favorite card already. The card is Suplex. For those who know, probably know already. The card is Suplex. It's from Final Fantasy VI, and it literally shows Sabin about to suplex a train. It's hard to see on camera, but I'll post it up there. It deals 3 damage to target creature. If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. Dude, that's so cool. Only get one of those though. Freya from Final Fantasy IX again. Dude, the Final Fantasy IX artwork's on point. Let's see. Pump. During the turn, Freya Crescent has flying. Oh, jump. That's a J. Oh, okay. Jump, duh. Yeah, okay, I'm seeing it now. I don't know why I couldn't read that. I think there was a cross on it, which made me think of an F. I don't know why, but it's lowercase t, I suppose. Spend this mana only to cast an equipment spell or activate an equipment ability. It has 1/1 on it. Samurai Katana, and we got Auron here from Final Fantasy X. Oh, I didn't show you guys the Freya card. Right there. That was pretty good. Pretty good. Dude, the Final Fantasy IX artwork's amazing. This one's pretty good too. This is Auron Samurai's Katana. It's another job card. Creature will get +2/+2, has trample and haste, and is a samurai in addition to its other types. Man, how do these jobs affect like the game? I wonder, like, if you put the Final Fantasy game up against like non-Final Fantasy cards, I wonder if these are too strong or just kind of meh. I don't play Magic enough to know. We got Barrett Wallace, Final Fantasy VII, Human Rebel, Reach. Whenever Barrett Wallace attacks, it deals damage equal to the number of equipped creatures you control to a defending player. That's awesome. Oh, yeah. Let me show you guys the card. There we go. Lightning, Security Sergeant, Human Soldier, Menace. This creature can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Whenever lightning deals combat damage to a player, exile the top card of your library. You may play that card for as long as you control lightning. Not a bad card either. Looks good. Judgment Bolt. We got Sid from Final Fantasy 16 on this one. I think we know why it's called Judgment Bolt. Won't read the card out, but really good artwork. I'm gonna say that about almost everything. I'll say that much. Ultima Weapon. Whenever equipped creature attacks, destroy target creature an opponent controls. Equipped creature gets +7/+7. Says, I think it says it takes 7. You can basically tap 7 to equip it, I guess. Rabanaster, Final Fantasy 12. Land of Town. So these are the land cards. Rabanaster, which is a red. We got, this one just says Plains. This one is from Final Fantasy 12 again. I'll be honest, I kind of wish we got some other Final Fantasy 12 guys, but it looks like we got the Seventh Heaven as a Plains card from Final Fantasy 7. So that's good. Plains card from Final Fantasy 15. Just shows the road they drive on near the beginning of the game. I'm familiar with that. 15 is another game that I didn't fully play through. I'm like, I got the gist of this. It's a cool game. It's just not for me. And that looks like that's mostly it. Oh no, here's a new one. This one's a mountain card. Final Fantasy 6. Wait, where is this? This looks like it might be Mount Colt. It's got a rope bridge. Tough to say. Trying to see the thing in the middle there, right at the front. Looks, I can't tell. If anybody knows what this picture for the mountain card is, it's going to be posted up here. But if you know what this is, let me know what location that's supposed to be. We've got a Final Fantasy IV mountain card. This is where Cecil gets the paladin. We've got another mountain card, Final Fantasy 1. I don't know the locations well enough to tell you which one this one is, but it's inside of a cavern. Looks almost Lord of the Rings-ish. Got the Final Fantasy 6 one. Okay. Here's a new one. What is this? Hero. Token creature hero. Oh, these are so these are the colorless. So we've got two of them. This one says it's Final Fantasy 14. Just says hero on it. I don't know the character. Not familiar with them. This one's also Final Fantasy 14. It says hero. Looks like they're just kind of generic, like create your own hero, not create your own heroes, but like player characters. And generic as in like they're just it's a Makot rogue or something maybe. Looks cool though. Okay, okay, and that is it. So that was the Cloud Strife deck. Pretty cool cards. It's a red and white deck. Cloud himself is a red and white card. It's beautiful, dude. It's beautiful. Let's open the Sephiroth side, which we assume because of his colors here, he's water and swamp. All right, first, starting out, we've got a Sehagen, Merfolk Warrior. Whenever you cast a non creature spell, if at least 4 mana was spent to cast it, put a 1/1 counter on this creature and it can't be blocked this turn. Pretty good art. Again, I'm going to say that about almost everything. The art on these things are awesome. Okay, we got Ilmeg Pixie. This is from Final Fantasy 14. Recently went through this stuff. Creature, fairy. Got 2 of those, 3 of those. Retrieve the Esper. Final Fantasy 6. This is the Biggs and Wedge. Yeah. 2 soldiers. Doesn't show Terra in the card. Pretty cool picture. Shows them attacking something. I like it. Dreams of Laguna. We all know that's Final Fantasy 8. There it is. And it says surveil 1, then draw a card. To surveil 1, look at the top card of your library. You may put it into your graveyard. You also get a flashback. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its flashback cost, then exile it. Is flashback a new mechanic? And that's not a thing in Magic. That seems new. So this whole thing is introducing whole new mechanics to Magic. This is so cool, dude. I love the Final Fantasy VI cards. I will sip over them any day. This one says Realm Sketching. I love it. She's painting, and there's like dinosaurs in the background. It says create a token that's a copy of a target artifact, creature, or land. So she can basically paint any creature, artifact, or land card. That is pretty cool. You only get one of those for probably an obvious reason, I would assume. Ultimecia, Final Fantasy VIII. When Ultimecia enters, tap all creatures your opponent controls. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. Ultimecia looking beautiful as always. Love the art. Undercity Dire Rat. This says it's a reference to Final Fantasy 12. I remember this part actually. Good picture. Show it there. When this creature dies, create a treasure token. Cool. Okay. Somebody might have to explain to me what a treasure token is. Shinra Reinforcements, Final Fantasy VII. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards and you gain 3 life. To mill 3 cards, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. Shinra Reinforcements. This one says Sephiroth's Intervention. Instant. Destroy target creature, you gain 2 life. Picture of Sephiroth coming down with his sword facing down. Doesn't really spoil anything, but I think if you know, you know. Shambling Sieth. Final Fantasy 13. This creature enters tapped. Right there. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may pay a swamp card. If you do, return this card from your graveyard to your hand. Albed Salvagers. Whenever this creature or another creature or artifact you control dies, target opponent loses 1 life, and you gain 1 life. Overkill from Final Fantasy X. Target creature gets -0, -999 until end of turn. Is that for real? So that just means he can be killed by a 1/1 card. That is awesome. What? Evil Reawakened. We've got gold, not gold, X-Death. X-Death from Final Fantasy V. Return target creature card from the your graveyard to the battlefield with 2 additional +1/+1 counters on it. That's a cool pose. I like that. Got X-Death T-posing on us. Seymour Flux, Final Fantasy X. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may pay 1 life. If you do, draw a card and put a +1/+1 counter on Seymour Flux. That was that one. Deadly Embrace, Final Fantasy, this is 16. This is the, what is her name? Well, I'm going to pretend I know the name. I'll probably put it up there for anybody who's wondering. Destroy target creature an opponent controls, then draw a card for each creature that died this turn. Zandy, Dark Mage. Human Wizard, Menace. Zandy. Final Fantasy 3. I'm not familiar with that. I haven't played Final Fantasy 3. Magitech Scythe from Final Fantasy 14. Did I show the Zandy card? Here's the Zandy card. There's that one. We'll go back to the Magitech Scythe. Okay. Treno, Dark City, Final Fantasy 9. It's a land card. Oh, it can work as either a water or a swamp. That's kind of cool. You get 4 of those. But it enters tapped. Okay, we got Island. Final Fantasy 13. Not familiar enough with that game to know what this scene is. If you guys want to tell me what this is, please, I'd love to know. Need to play Final Fantasy 13. As you can tell, my Final Fantasy years are 10 and before. 12, 13, 15, and 16 I have not completed. 12, 13, I'm not a huge fan of those games. And 15, I could not play. I get too sidetracked on it. And 16, I love, but I have trouble going through it. So I am out of date. Okay, Island, Final Fantasy X. We got probably Besaid Island here. Looks like a beautiful picture. Got another island card, Final Fantasy VIII. Not familiar with the location. Okay, we got a bunch of more of those island cards that I just showed. And then the swamp card, Final Fantasy XIV. Looks like Bahamut's, the Binding Coils of Bahamut. Looks like Bahamut's, like, death. Grave. Bahamut's grave, I guess. I don't know what to call it. We also got something from Final Fantasy II, like a crystal cavern. We got something from Final Fantasy V. Oh, this is the ship graveyard. Yeah, that's so cool they included that. That's the ship graveyard where you fight Siren, I think is who it is. And you find out a little hint towards Gallif's past. Little hint. They don't tell you upright. Okay, we got more of those same cards. Swamp, 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 swamp. So here's a new one. This one says it's a treasure. Sacrifice this token, add 1 mana of any color. The basic treasure chest there. Robot Warrior. This is Final Fantasy VI. This is a Magitech armor, and it looks like it's just a Shinra soldier driving it. Robot Warrior, token artifact creature. Yeah, and then that's it for that. That was the entirety of Sephiroth's cards. You know, when I always expected, well, I kind of expected these to be more. So I bought the Final Fantasy VII commander cards. I kind of expected there to be more Final Fantasy VII related cards in them. But it's cool that you get all of them. Like it goes through all of the Final Fantasies. Uh, you know, I'm happy to see that. Beautiful cards. I'm gonna put them back in my box. I've got a binder coming in for these. We're gonna be keeping them safe for now. Show them off to my kids. They won't care. They'll be like, "Oh, that's cool, Dad. You're a loser." Just kidding. They would never say that. Would never say that or else.